Hi everybody, my name is Brandon Liao, and today I'll be proposing my Community EV Sharing Adapter project, also known as CES. So just a little bit about myself. I'm a very much a car enthusiast, not in the sense that I like muscle or sports cars. I'm very much interested in like the people's cars, cars that the average middle class person affords. That they want it to be very fuel efficient. They want it to be reliable. They want it to have good NHTSA rating, where they get into an accident, they don't die. I'm very interested in that kind of car. And when it comes to me picking out a new car, I recently got a new Tesla Model Y, which kind of leads into my problem. So having an electric vehicle is not exactly an end-all be-all. It's not a complete improvement over gas vehicles. It has many flaws. Owning an EV is a trade-off. The charging infrastructure for an electric vehicle, if you do not have a charging station in your house, is absolutely terrible. I don't know if anyone owns an electric vehicle and can relate, but Tesla superchargers is pretty much your only option when it comes to public charging, and that is expensive. That is not always available, and it's very infrequent. It's not especially in the state of Florida, it's not very widespread. And there's reliability issues with other third-party charging stations such as Electrify America and ChargePoint. So when a customer usually buys an electric vehicle, this is going to be the average millennial. They are middle-aged. They are white. They live in most likely southwestern California in a very urban setting. And for them, it's the tax incentives and benefits that give them the need to have an electric vehicle. But they'll come to realize that by owning an electric vehicle, it's hard to find charging stations outside of your house to reliably fill up your tank when you're on the move. And there's some competitors that have tried to address this issue. So like I've mentioned, ChargePoint and Electrify America, they're both private and also publicly funded initiatives to support the electrification of vehicles on the road these days. Alongside Tesla supercharging, but that's also a private venture. They've done it to a varying degrees of success, but Electrify America is honestly, it's a huge failure because their stations are half the time unreliable, and Tesla supercharging is too far in between to satisfy the demands of the public. So for me, what I want to do is propose an intermediate solution. Rather than an overhaul of the entire system, I would like to introduce an adapter where existing stations can switch out the charge port of their charging handle and plug into other cars. So when a car comes up to the charge point and charges the car, once they finish their completion cycle, they can easily just switch that plug from one car to another. As some people might not know, when you charge an electric vehicle, the J1772 plug or the Tesla NACS plug is actually locked into the car. I would like to propose an adapter that can actually unlock itself from the person's car upon the completion of the charging session and be shared to the next neighboring car, increasing the efficiency of electrical vehicle charging turnover. So what I would like to propose today is, rather than overhaul the entire system, I would like to have a very low-cost initiative that can be implemented in existing stations and that will allow charging stations to be shared between different cars dependent on whether they finish their charging session or not. And the charging adapter itself would be able to relate information to third-party apps reliably and further streamline the process of EV charging for the general public. That's my presentation for all. Thank you.